That's been my experience so far.
Yeah. So you came during one of the probably the busiest weekend in Toronto. It's Caribana weekend this weekend.
Evidently an emotional weekend.
A very emotional weekend. And it's great that you'll be here because you'll have like a fresh perspective on what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
So first we'll talk about
right
the lineup. Everyone's been asking about what's happening Caribana weekend, what events are going on. Caribana weekend typically happens Thursday to Monday, maybe Wednesday if you're like super horny to go outside, but like Thursday to Monday is typical. Thursday, I did a video about this on my profile, but Thursday you can see that there's Soca or Die happening Thursday day party at Cabana. Friday, we have Uncle Delroy's block party, which is happening in the day. That one is unfortunately sold out. And I believe Soca or Die is also sold out. So unfortunately, people might be hearing this a little bit late. And then also what's not sold out is Uncle Delroy's after party, which is going to be hosted by yours truly. The podcast is hosting the afters of Uncle Delroy. So if you want to come to the after party for the block party, that is happening on Friday night. Saturday.
Wait.
Sorry. Yes, I was skipping. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, that'll be happening Friday night. Friday during the day.
In addition,
/ evening. As you know, Uncle Delroy sold out. Steady a boat party. We're almost sold out, but not yet.
Get your tickets.
So y'all better pull up to that.
I'm trying to make sure I get all the events.
It's all good.
Uncle Delroy, steady in the day at the same time.
We all
go to the afters. That's hosted.
Yeah,
by
y'all better
Uncle
not miss
Delroy.
anybody.
Yeah, I know, right? Saturday, obviously, there's the parade that I always tell people to go to. I love the parade. I never really miss it. I don't care to go out, but I think there's some things happening during the day. I think Cabana's doing something Saturday in the day as typically.
What's the parade like for people that, it's not going to be my first time?
The parade, honestly, it's a lot of fun if you go with the right group. There's two experiences. There's kind
what type of parade day are you trying to have?
Are we dressing up? Like, what's the vibe for it?
Unless you're playing mass, like you don't have to dress up.
Okay.
Like you can if you want to, but like wear comfortable shoes because there's a lot of walking. Look, I think we're cute. Like wear a flag. Like if you want to represent a certain country in the West Indies. I feel like shorts, a cute little top, or like, I don't know, a cute little bikini. Something you want to wear, it's cute.
Yeah.
To people like makeshift their own costume. I don't recommend to do that.
No, I'm not going to. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah, if you want a costume, pay the band.
There's like very traditional Caribana pieces.
Yeah, I usually go in like a Jamaica tee or like a Jamaica crop top and like shorts and like running shoes.
Yeah.
And then,
the Trinidadian.
He's a chameleon.
Yeah.
The Portland Trail Blazer jersey.
I think I'm going to go Mesh Marina again.
Mesh Marina?
Yeah. It's like a vest that has like, it's like mesh. And it has like the Jamaican flag colors on it.
When Mucho partakes in another culture, he really immerses himself.
All the way. I love it. I respect it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to shrug my shoulders to your shit next time.
Yeah. And then Saturday night is Palm Trees at Aqua, which is like kind of sold out, maybe already sold out by the time you might hear
Probably
this.
by the time you hear it, it's going to be sold out.
Yeah.
But yeah, facts.
Saturday night. Anything else happening Saturday night? Hooding, right?
Hooding is during the day.
Hooding. Okay, so that's what they do Saturday if you don't go to the parade.
If you're not trying to do the parade, pull up to hooding.
Yeah, and then Sunday is the talk of the town, the infamous Wadea is happening on Sunday, like day party into the night, and it's like a Wadea like festival.
Yeah.
So they just put out a really cool video with like Cardinal Official that just launched to promo that, and then Monday there's a lot happening on Monday. There's First Come First Serve with Palm Trees back at Aqua. There's Talawa Sound System celebrating Joy Dior's birthday. And then is it Steady also on Monday again?
Yeah, Steady and Stamp from Miami.
Yeah, it's happening. So yeah, 3 events on Monday.
The Roy Woods event happening on Monday?
Roy Woods is doing a giveaway with Palm Trees for Saturday night.
For Saturday.
I thought it was on Monday.
Yeah. So a lot happening with
Can you talk
Caribana
about
weekend.
FCFS with
Yes, FCFS is happening with Palm Trees on Monday. Yeah, I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that, but if I didn't say it, I said it now. But yeah, so with all that, we have a lineup. People message me about like Juve. Personally, like I get it. People like Juve. Of course, it's a Caribana experience. Like do Juve if you like. I personally don't like to do Juve in Toronto. After I did Juve in the islands, I was like, I'm not going to do Juve in Toronto. It's just not the same experience. But I think there's like jab, maybe on Friday. I could be wrong, but.
So I will say this, and I wanted to save it to later when we talked about, all the controversy about the events and stuff.
We don't talk about it now.
Okay, cool. But there's a lady named Kayla, Killahkaela.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know her, but I just wanted to make sure I got the name on IG right. That posted pretty much like 10 events per day.
Oh wow. Okay.
So yeah.
She has a good guide.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Kayla.
Yeah,
Go
Kayla's a
check
good
her out
guide,
for
yeah.
any of like the more soca influenced stuff as well.
Yeah, a little bit. I named a lot like the mainstream events, but I
Yeah.
think that's a little bit more niche,
Of
maybe a
course.
little bit cheaper. You'll be able to find because there's been a lot of arguments. So Toronto Twitter can be very volatile.
Okay.
And there's been a lot of arguments on Toronto Twitter around the price around
Of the
Caribana
events?
events.
Okay.
Yes. And the way this all kicked off was I also learned I'm like public enemy number 1 in Toronto allegedly, but we'll talk about that.
I would even say, like, start off by just like, before even ticket prices are announced and everything, it just felt everybody was very, you know, everybody, well, I know something about them, you know, well, if you're going to say something about me, well, I know about them, you know, everybody seemed to be on edge a little bit. You know, there were some unfortunate incidents that happened at some street festivals recently and everything. I feel like there's a little on edgeness going on within the community.
Right.
And Caribana is carnival, right? Emancipation and everything. This runs very deep and is an emotional thing to some people too, right? And I think that is
Do you
something.
think people are emotional because of emancipation?
I'm just saying that these aren't just parties for a lot of people, you know?
Okay,
it's
yeah.
a celebration
This
of
is true.
culture
This
and
is
everything
true.
like that. And
This
it's
is
more
true.
than just a weekend to go out and party and stuff like that. So I just feel like that should be acknowledged when we talk about the high emotions going on with everything in the discourse right now.
You're maybe a little bit more nicer than I'm going to be on this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, yes, there are people that are like worried about the community aspect and like being priced out. But then there are people who are really just looking to be haters and using this
absolutely,
as a direct line of hateration.
And we'll do that. I was
To
just saying
certain
off
people.
top.
to
There's that
complain
too.
about, so they're complaining about prices of events and things like that, and
Yes.
they're using that to just what?
Attack, or not, I don't like using the word attack, just like to poke at certain people, or like maybe you didn't like this person, but now you're using this comment or using this like topic to like talk shit about
Everybody's
them.
Yeah.
like that's what I
It
mean
felt
by
very
that.
weird. And to be honest, like even outside of this, I've seen Toronto do this a lot, and it really is starting to bother me. It's really starting to bother me, and I think, and like bother me, like personally, I couldn't care less. I was shocked to see some people like, I didn't say anything, by the way. I didn't like agree on any stance. I never said that you guys are broke, you guys need to be paying this money, and I never said that parties need to lower their costs. All I said was I understand both sides. I understand as a consumer, opening up an app and seeing $80 can be a little bit shocking.
There's a lot of merit on both sides of this
Yeah.
argument.
But I also can see that when you are an event thrower, because people complain a lot in Toronto, like, oh, we don't want to go to these venues anymore. We want our own spaces. We need people to get creative. We want to, you know, have like festivals that feel like the West Indies or like Jamaica or like wherever Trinidad again, right? So a lot of these parties, which I'll name, like Wadea and Uncle Delroy, they're genuinely trying to like build their own event from scratch. So that means they need to find spaces. They need to get permits. They need to get insurance. They need to get security. They need to get Toronto Pill Police paid. They need to get their own bar staff. They need to get lights. They need to get stages. They need to get equipment. They need to pay themselves. They need to pay DJs. They need to pay artists. They have to get branded equipment. They need to get decor. Like there's so many
There's
things
so much that goes into running an event.
that goes into running, and that is costly.
Yeah.
Right? Inflation is increasing the price of what it is for all of that. Security for people are complaining about secure like lines and safety. So if we need to pay security and we need to pay Toronto police to be there, it's going to cost a lot of money. If you want to go to Lavelle and rent it out, which is what I said, which got me under attack, by the way. I don't know why that took up. If you want to go to Lavelle and rent it out, it's much cheaper than getting permits, insurance, running electrical, running water, trailers, porta potties, whatever. It's much cheaper. So I understand why a DIY event may charge more in 2026 than an event at Lavelle. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's standard. And I'm going to read you verbatim the tweet that caught me under fire. This is
your tweet?
My tweet. Literally word for word what I said, where people absolutely lost their minds. I'm going to read it. Just so you know, like how insane some people have been looking on Twitter over the last, how many days? Let me find it. When did I tweet this, guys?
This has been, I feel like, a 5-day discourse at this point. Yeah.
So all I had said was, I think we need to keep in mind that yes, Caribana parties used to be $30 to $40, but that was just to throw a party at a venue/club. Now these events are building their own shit. Lights, stage, bars, staff, custom equipment, decor. It all costs more money than renting a club out, LOL. Everybody lost their minds.
What did they like? So what were the responses?
The quotes were, "It's always you agreeing with some bullshit." That was some, I don't know who the hell that girl is, was so upset. What'd they say? It doesn't cost that much money to throw an event. There was one tweet that was, the girls that are defending, actually go find that one. The girls that are defending the prices of these events are the same girls getting passed around by the DJs.
Oh, that's
What?
crazy. I never saw that
Was
post.
that
That's
a
crazy.
quote or a subtweet?
That was a tweet. That was no, just a tweet that somebody. I didn't take the one personally.
Like a subtweet.
That's I don't know if it was to me. I'm like, I don't sleep with any DJs, so I'm not gonna take that personally because the shoe does not fit.
Not because of the event, or maybe I don't know.
I don't sleep with that. I don't think I've ever slept with a DJ.
Oh shit.
No, I haven't actually slept with
Let's
a
just
DJ.
plug out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm not against DJs, but I never slept with a DJ.
Not because of that. Yeah, go
Not
on.
because I just never slept with a DJ.
Yeah.
But regardless,
They're
I
just
just
saying
think,
whatever.
No
Yeah.
DJ is gonna get.
And again, like I said, I think people just use that tweet to be like, look at this bitch, this entitled bitch who goes everywhere for free because she has a podcast and she's
I got something to say about that.
I'm just saying, like, I see both sides. I see how much time and money, like throwing a party is a business. I'll really remember that. These guys are not doing this to break even. They're doing this to see a problem. You
They
throw
have
a party.
to make money. Like you're doing all this, and it's like you have
Right?
to. This is for the community. Okay, yes,
Yes.
But also, it's like you need to make money from doing this.
Yes.
And the parties turn like at this point, they're becoming like mini festivals almost.
Exactly.
With all the things that people. So
Exactly.
there has to be consideration for what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy that people are. What's the culture like in Toronto? Like, are people supportive?
Ooh, girl.
Or do you feel like
you know what?
let's
It
be
feels
real, because
very-
I feel like
yeah.
sometimes with cities, especially like when you're a major city in your country, it gets to that point where it's like, okay, you could be a platform that's kind of coming up, and then people just start to like.
I don't want to miss the forest
Hate.
for the trees. I do think Toronto people are very supportive.
Mucho.
I do. That's the reason that these parties could work. And that's the reason
That's
they're going to
true.
sell out.
I get
But at the
that.
same time, there's a vocal minority on places like Twitter that foster resentment for certain people. And it's the perfect platform to get a little bit of a hive mind going.
Okay, what I will say is I think
Zoe, hold on. Just
Sorry.
before you even like jump in, because I want you to be able to.
But also at the same time, there are some good criticisms on Twitter about these high prices as well. It's both. It's nuanced.
And
you know
that's what I
mean?
said. You can criticize for sure. Like I said, I get opening one thing, but I hate tier pricing. I said at the beginning, I hate tiers. So what tiers are, they'll do
Yeah,
like
no, like,
early
yeah,
bird,
yeah, yeah.
$30, tier 2, $50.
Why do you hate tier pricing?
Because to me, it's like, I personally just don't like it. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, why did this ticket go from 40 to 70 in the span of 2 weeks?
And sometimes it pisses me off because it's like, how did that happen in like 24 hours?
That too,
Because they're baiting
right?
people. They'll have like 5 tickets, 10 tickets, selling tier
And
one.
early
Like
bird,
we
and
know
all of
you
a
don't
sudden,
have many
early bird
tickets.
sold out
This
in
is
3
true.
minutes.
Everybody starts
This is
freaking
true.
out, and then it's like, let me
Right?
buy tickets too. Yeah.
But
This is
as
true.
someone who I try to see both sides. I get it as an event organizer that you have sponsors or whoever or venues that worries about hitting capacity. You don't want to keep your tickets at because no one's gonna buy early.
Yeah.
So now
you don't want to
gotta
wait till the day before.
Now you got to explain to the venue why you've only sold 7 tickets in the events in 48 hours because everyone's, oh yeah, they're gonna come late. They're gonna buy late. It's hard to explain that. So I might not agree with it, but I get it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People
There
on
you go.
Twitter can't
Some people
see
don't.
that.
Yeah,
People
they
can't,
can't
like
do
once
both.
you say something that's in favor of the opposite side or a view, you're automatically enemy number one.
Yeah.
So, but Zoe in MuchoTV, no, like
Last name TV.
No, and
Right.
it's a bit of a devil's advocate thing that I'm saying too, because y'all are my dogs, and I feel like the points that you were making are valid too, and there's a lot of merit on both sides. Looking at it from the perspective of other people, right, that are kind of maybe only know you as a public figure and stuff like that.
Right.
You two, don't like necessarily.
Pay for tickets?
No. You guys have a proximity to the people that do these events and everything that's going on. Maybe not even proximity to that. You guys being public figures yourself, podcast, like being a content creator and everything. So it kind of, I think you guys, it should, and I don't think it's lost on you guys that this is kind of the landlords saying rent isn't that expensive. The billionaires saying that groceries aren't that expensive. That's kind of how it can land to other people. Hearing you guys leading the charge about why these events actually aren't that expensive, even though you guys are making valid points, right?
I never said they weren't that expensive. I never said they weren't that expensive.
No.
I just said that there's a reason why the cost of these parties are going up. That's all that I said. And like I said, I get it. I see both sides. Seeing because I even told him, I'm like, bro, these tickets are $80. I said in my group chat, I said, bro, Uncle Delroy is $70.
Yeah,
I said that.
Which is why the response is kind of fucked up because you're not.
And tell Delroy your party isn't worth $60. I'm not gonna go tell Wadea your party isn't worth $80. You're the same people who like to preach yesterday's price is not today's price. If a party is getting bigger and they want to do more things, whether that's they want to invest in better equipment, they want to pay bigger DJs, whatever, they're allowed to do that. But that means that their cost is gonna go up.
Well, that's capitalism and supply and demand,
it's also
right?
their responsibility now to make sure the event is like top 10, like
that's
top
exactly
tier.
it too.
Because then I'm not gonna come now, pay $70 and then enter the event, and it's like, what are we talking about?
That's
Like,
exactly what I said.
Which was a big criticism.
So it's on both sides now. You know what I mean? If
100%.
you accept the job for whatever the rate that you charge, and it's crazy, you're gonna make sure the content you provide is top tier.
Exactly.
So it's just on them to make sure that Yeah.
And I told people, I said, listen, if you pay this money and the party shit, you have all right to tear the party to shreds. But I think we're anticipating that the party's not going to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate seeing people like, well, it's not worth the experience. Well, you don't even know what they're doing yet. Oh, we're just going to be partying in a parking lot. Well, you don't like... Just because it's in a lot or they rent house, it doesn't mean that it's going to be shit. Like in Jamaica, we go and party in lots, but they have, bars, they have activations, they have photo ups, they have trucks, they have
spend
DJ.
a lot for those tickets, right?
How much do we spend for those tickets?
I don't even want to say it on this podcast.
People were trying to tell me, oh, well, listen, Sunrise in Jamaica, my cousin even messaged me. She was like, yo, people would cry if they saw Sunrise in Jamaica. It's $250 USD. USD.
There was some party you guys made me pay for that was $100.
USD. Granted, it's all inclusive. So it includes food, it includes drinks, some drinks actually, not even full. Includes food, includes some drinks. There's performers, there's DJs. But also, again, people need to realize, I saw a comment that's like trying to do a price breakdown. Like someone who, and these people don't even, I don't know people throw events, or now everyone wants to, or is an event thrower and knows how much it costs to throw events. But someone put price breakdown, DJs, $200 each.
Crazy.
Yeah, no.
In what world does a DJ charge $200 for a
Somebody
Caribana
went
weekend?
and made a price breakdown.
This is what
to show why they're not justifying the price.
Yes,
people have too much time. They have too much time.
DJ 200. I said, in what world does a DJ charge $200 Caribana weekend
for his first set ever?
What? Like, what are we doing?
I will say this, right? Let's just assume that prices or the costs are as low as people think they are. Let's just assume that, right? Still, the demand is high enough for people to charge this because these events are all selling out.
Yeah.
They are all going to sell out, right?
Supply and demand.
And so I hate to sound like Econ 101 or anything, but the equilibrium price for these events are fairly high then. That's where demand meets supply. So if somebody like Wadea or Uncle Delroy were to charge, let's say, $30 and then leave money on the table, what you're going to run into is that these events are going to sell out in 3 hours.
And then there's another market where everybody else is running it up on each other.
And then they're going to
right?
resell. And then the people that are actually organizing the events are leaving money on the table. And then also the customers are going to complain because they sold out too quick.
More liability.
So now you're just losing out on both sides.
Yeah.
So what solutions can we recommend? Can I recommend some solutions?
Can I talk shit a little bit more first?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyways, my thing is like, I don't
know. He was kind of making some.
I want to end on a positive note, but I still have more shit to talk. So I want Mucho to get his shit off after I'm done being annoyed. Because again, like I think I get it. You can be frustrated, but I even saw a tweet from, and I'm gonna read these tweets out because I don't give a fuck. I saw someone tweet, I blame DJ Busby. Those two light brights think they're him.
Light brights?
And that's
we're not standing for that.
Yeah.
And I was, but my thing is, again,
I will say that's my dog that tweeted this, but I just disagree with you. That's it.
Your friend tweeted this?
I know her, but go ahead.
But again, like that.
This your man's?
It's like that just feels like hater shit. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like, what do you mean those two light brights? Because the two guys who run Wadea, like, if you don't like them, say you don't like them. You know what I mean? But like, again, I hate this. Like, I feel like Toronto and these, and you tweeted it's the older heads. It's not the older heads. It's the young folks. I'm looking at when these Twitter accounts were made and they're like 2020, 2020. These are young youths.
No, that was just a dumb joke about, I just seen a couple people talking about back in my day when we charged this much, we had artists come like Fabulous and fucking Mims. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. It was a lot of the younger generation that were tweeting about this. But I'm just like that just feels like a hater tweet to me. Because again, are you mad at the party or are you mad at, or do you not like the guys people, who throw the party? And you're now using this as an example. And now we're turning, right, the first time I took the license. Now we're also turning like this party fiasco price into like a political issue where someone tweeted, it's disgusting how, someone tweeted, some of y'all would have condoned slavery.
What?
If it meant getting guest list and a drink ticket.
That's another one of my friends.
Your friends are
crazy.
Yeah, who are these friends that you have? They're
doing too much.
She's wilding, and I'll tell that to her face because sometimes people just get.
Some of y'all would have condoned slavery if it meant getting guests and a drink ticket, just because we understand the cost of inflation and having these parties. If you want to complain about the price of gas, if you want to complain about the price of groceries, the price of feminine hygiene products, absolutely. Yeah. To really tear down the price of a party?
Yeah, just calling us slaveholders.
What?
Doing too much. But I also just feel like people say anything on the internet. Like they will just say whatever. Yeah. Just to get some, literally just to get some.
And the thing is, Caribana's always been expensive. The thing is, but you're telling us like, oh, now we can move around free. Yes, we can. But again, I haven't always been a public figure, whatever you want to say, air quotations. I haven't always had a podcast. There's been times where I've been to the door at Caribana Weekend, they'd be like $60. It's either we pay $60 or we go the fuck home.
Fam, my mom told me that. She was like, yo, back in the day, Caribana was expensive. People raised the price on Caribana.
It's a lot of nostalgia happening too. Yeah. I do agree with that, where people act like every ticket was like $20 a week ahead.
When?
This isn't true, you know? There's always premium events that were damn near
never forget, in 2015, we used to go to Luxie's all it time. I used to be a Luxie's rat. If people know who Luxie's was a nightclub in the suburbs, like in Vaughan. Yeah. And we used to go all the time. It was like free parking. We'd go in, it'd be dance hall, it'd be Henny Poppers, it'd be great. We used to go to Luxie's regularly. We went to Luxie's Caribana Weekend once, and that man we used to pay $20, whatever. Ladies free before 11, that's bullshit. Yeah. We went there Caribana Weekend in Vaughan, and they told us $50 at the door, $60 for men. And what did I have to do? Go into my wallet and pay $50 at the fucking door because it was, and I couldn't be like, well, $20 the regular week. It's $50 now. Yeah. You either come in or you go home. So again, like everyone's trying to act like now we're like making it difficult for the younger generation price, but that's just always, and now with inflation, it's harder for people now. And to your point, I saw someone tweet, oh, well, I found a discount code for Wadea. It's $50. I try to buy more so I can resell them. There's your point right there. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think, again, people need to think smarter before they try to attack people on this topic. And people were so mad at me about like, yo, you're this podcast girl and why don't you go on your podcast? You don't know anything. And this is why people don't like you and you're not likable. And this is that. And I said, bro, just because I understand, like, I don't get it. People,
that's not related to Caribana. They had those feelings before you talked about it.
Yes, I'm always arguing because don't call me out my name, bitch. What the fuck? Yeah. Yes, I'm always arguing because y'all want to be slick on fucking Twitter and talk shit and at me then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you're always arguing on Twitter? Yeah, because you're always saying some dumbass shit. It's simple as that. Yeah. People want to get, like, why don't we talk about, it's always the reaction that gets shot and not the actual trigger. Y'all want to subtweet me, the podcast bitch and da-da-da-da. Okay, so now when I respond, I always want to argue.
Yeah. It's because you're the one that has the platform. You're the one that has the opinion.
But so that's where
they need something to catch. You know what I mean? They need
that's where all your friends, your loved ones are coming from on it. That you are above that. You know, we care about your well-being and mental health too. But I guess if it's nothing for you to reply,
someone called me Ish.
Yo.
What's Ish?
You know the Joe Budden podcast?
That was the only funny one. That was kind of
the Joe Budden podcast. There's a guy on a co-host. His name is Ish, and he's like one of the worst hosts on the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah, like he's terrible. There's no way people like Me being ish is fucking nuts.
No, there's a way that Ish argues about things.
No, everybody. I fucking hate that comment. No, everybody needs to have a mic.
Yeah.
Not everyone deserves a mic. You get those too?
Is this universal?
Yes.
Oh,
no, everybody needs to have a. So, have you ever been like
Band podcast
really
mics.
dragged? Have you ever been really?
I'm getting dragged right now off the Tyrese Halliburton shit.
Someone, but it's like about your one time. I think it was just some dumb comment I made about dating, and it was just everybody coming. Look at this girl. She thinks she's all da 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 da. My wig was looking kind of crazy.
Girl, I know
And I hate
you
when
can't
they
be
get
on
you
the
to- you
when they
actually
talk
can't
about
be
your looks. I say, all right,
lacking.
come on, I did it. Like, come on.
Yo,
Come
Zoe
on.
said your hair was right today.
I know. Oh my god. Yeah, I hate it.
Like y'all come on here and talk every week and
Every
come from
week and
work
come looking
and
good every
look good
single
every
time.
fucking
What the
week.
fuck? Yeah.
Whether you're sick, coughing, can't breathe on your period,
and if
you
you're
come
doing
look good every week.
we need the content, guys. Don't piss me off.
Like, yeah. And again, I just feel like people were like waiting, like almost like snakes in the grass. Like, oh, let's get her. Oh, let's get her.
they're just
People are
waiting to
getting on
see-
her. Oh,
yeah.
let's get on her. And I'm like, bro, I'm still.
There's people waiting for
So
your
human.
downfall, Zoe.
I think a lot of people forget that you're talking about real human beings. And
Yeah,
people
and again,
have
what you're
real- it's
talking
just
about
like, what
doesn't
are we
even make
doing?
sense because I didn't
Yeah.
say anything wrong. Just say you don't like me. Just say you don't like me and maybe you don't agree with my takes or that's fine. But like, don't use this to say, oh, like, this is why you're not likable. Then you're stupid and you're not educated. It's like, I'm talking about a party price?
Talk your shit.
No, I
Just
gotta.
pay the $70. Yeah, just pay the $70.
And you're the same ones in the DMs of the party begging to go. I know y'all. I did research on all y'all.
Oh, shit.
Y'all in the DMs begging to DJ these parties and then like, go to these parties and this to these parties. And I look at everybody. I know I will. One thing about me, I'm petty as fuck. I will screenshot, send around. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Oh, what? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, you got OnlyFans link in your bio? That makes sense.
Oh my god.
Oh, you take photos in Walmart panties? That makes
Oh,
sense why you so
my
mad at me because I don't do that.
And
Mitchell was the one with the mouth. What?
Oh, you doing?
she just said that to throw you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why
Decoy.
you're mad at me because you have to sell terrible photos on Instagram of your vagina.
No cap.
That's why you're mad
10
at me.
pics for one ticket.
10 pics. Yes, good girl. Turn your OnlyFans up, then talk to me.
I'm dying.
You got the Fansly link and you're doing all this, and that, your Instagram. Yeah, I'm talking about you because I'm fucking petty. Don't come for me. I don't send for bitches, but yeah, I will finish it every time. People are just so bad mind.
Come on, Zoe.
I hate that. And the only reason people are like, oh, you're. And the thing is, I just hate people who are being like bad mind for no reason. I'm a hater.
Yeah.
But when people are like
I hear
really
it.
hating for like, all right, like you guys are doing a
You're
lot.
actually just being a
like
hater.
you're actually just being like bad mind for real.
Yeah. Can I end on a positive note?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done now.
Okay, cool. And honestly, like, I like to hear that too because you need to hear both sides of this argument, you know, and people that are talking on Twitter, the ones that are just like being a little bit at least less crass about it than some of your opponents, they have points. And so promoters, party goers, and the city could do things to help this in the future,
Absolutely.
right? So promoters, I did see somebody say something about the fact that a lot of these tickets should have dropped a while ago. Some of these tickets dropped a week ago at $70, $60. It could have happened maybe, I don't know, June or early July.
Only one party did that though. No tea, no shade. Only one party dropped late.
Only one party dropped late? Okay, sorry. So I don't...
Wadea dropped a while ago.
Oh, they did? Okay, I'm sorry. So
one tweet set this off because one person looked at the final tier and was like, Wadea $70. What the fuck? And then everyone went crazy. But Wadea dropped their tickets weeks ago and they were $40.
apologies. So there you go. So that's one thing that the party throwers could do is drop a little bit earlier. Another thing they could do, but as I said before, you could undercharge, but then you leave money on the table and then it's going to sell out too quick and people are going to complain anyway. So
Giving money to the scalpers.
I don't know if that's the perfect solution. What the party goers can do now is be a little bit more curious, okay? There's not only one event per night. There's not only one event per day. There's tons of good events happening, especially Caribana weekend, at every single price point. So you guys could enjoy at $20, $30, $40, $50, $60. And Killa Kayla?
Yeah.
Sorry. Killa Kayla has a bunch of events on her page that you guys could go check out. And the biggest point, so that we don't have to fight each other, is that we really have to talk to the local government, to the Toronto city government.
Yeah, take all this anger out on Doug, man.
We got to stop fighting each other. Like, we need more. We need less.
Good way to end this, Mucho.
We need less red tape when it comes to just the party infrastructure in the city. We need more venues that are more turnkey, like say a Lavelle or something. We need more rooftops. We need more outdoor venues. We need stuff like that, where maybe you only have to pay a little deposit and then spruce it up a little bit, and then you have 2,000, 3,000 people in the venue, bam, like government back in the day or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when these older heads talk about how things were cheaper back in the day, cool. There was more venues. Now we have less. Now people got to go DIY. Now there's more fixed costs. So things are a little bit more complicated than it seems, but let's focus on the solutions and not fighting each other and fighting the man, fighting the power.
Yeah.
Doug.
I agree.
That's it.
It was just really hard to see, like, and the thing is,